Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure. As usual, it's always my honor to be greeting you and bringing this message of emancipation to you, whereby I'm pointing you to look no other place but to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. Thus, the reason why I want to speak to you concerning see to it you tell no man. And I'm quoting from the Bible, where it tells you that you must not let your right hand knows what your left hand is doing, or let your left hand knows what your right hand is doing. Now, it's a commandment, and it's a commandment of secrecy. Therefore, for you to understand what it really means when it says to see to it that you tell no man, you need to understand first of all that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically, and that the Bible is not literal, neither is the Bible secular history, and also that the Bible is written symbolically. You need to also realize that it has no reference to anyone who existed thousands of years ago or to any actual event that would have taken place on earth thousands of years ago. From the beginning to the ending of the Bible, it's all a great psychological drama, and it's all have to do with the human psyche. Therefore, when you understand that the Bible is a spiritual autobiography, you will realize that it is your own thoughts that is creating your reality, and that you can create your reality consciously. So what it is saying here to you when it says that you must see to it that you tell no man, it is teaching you that when you have a desire, when you have a goal in life, something that you want to create, something that you want to achieve, something you want to see manifest in your life, that you must tell it to no one, because your Father resides in secret. And that secret place is within you. And you've been admonished that you are to go in to your closet or secret place after you would have closed the door. Speaking symbolically of your eyes. When you close your eyes and you shut out this physical wall, you are entering the spiritual world, the world of the unseen, the world of the formless. And when you understand how everything has been created, you will realize out of the formless comes the form. You will realize that you are the creator, and the things you behold on the outside are your creation. Also, you would realize that you are the perceiver, and the things you behold on the outside is the perception. So the perceiver was before the perception. The creator was before the creation. And that is why you must always hold your desire within and do not tell anyone. All are connected. And when they use some negative some doubtful thoughts towards that which you would have told them, they can become a stumbling block, and they might delay your manifestation. So it might take you a longer time for you to manifest that desire. So sometimes something that may have taken you a week, it might take you a year, because you would have told someone and you allowed doubt, fear, worrying. And all of these things do come sometimes in the form of bad advice or negative advice that you will get from others. So the point I'm trying to get across to you is that whatever you want to do in this life, it is not a good thing for you to go around telling others. Not even your brother or your sister or your mother, your father. Not even your husband or your wife. You've been admonished to keep it a secret. Let that which is manifest, let that speak for you. And when they see the manifestation, then you can tell them what you did to bring about this manifestation. And when you do that, you'll be bringing to them a testimony of how imagination do create reality and how they can create their reality consciously. So my brother and my sisters, always remember, one of the first commandments is one of secrecy. And when I speak of commandment, I'm speaking of commandment concerning creating your reality consciously. So in everything, there are laws, and you have to walk by those laws. Many times people say that the law of attraction doesn't work for them. Many times people say they would have tried everything. They would have used their imagination, tried everything, and nothing is working for them. But many a time they fail to realize how they tell Tom, Dick, and Harry what was their desire, and it never come to fruition because there's so many stumbling blocks. There's so many doubt in other people, and they can definitely affect your manifestation process, because as I said before, we are all connected. So my brother and my sister, there's just a bit of advice I want to give to you. Whatever is your desire, whatever is your goal, keep it to yourself. See to it that you tell no man. Do not let your right and your left hand know that which you want to create. Just go about doing your thing in the secret place. That's why you're told, they that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, they shall dwell under the shadows of the Almighty. They're the ones who will bring forth mightily. So always dwell in the secret place. Always look within. Always practice visualization, meditation, and let your manifestation speak for you, as I would have said before. Because you are God in flesh. Therefore, you are to create, and you are to create consciously. So go ahead and manifest wisely. Hold in your desire, and do not share your desire with another. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, as I said before, this is just an encouragement. I also want to encourage you, because there are many things that do block people from getting their manifestation, and this is one of those things that people take very lightly and fail to realize how much their manifestation can be hindered just by speaking. Always remember that a still tongue keeps a wise head. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say to you that if this is the very first time that you listen to me and what I'm saying, it really resonates with you, it's helping you in any way, and you would like to get more of this kind of teaching, I would like to say to you, if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share this video. Just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that this message I bring to you, that it is the single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says that if your eye be single, your whole body be full of light. And my brother and my sisters, hadn't it been that my whole body was filled with light, when that single eye awake within me, when I awake from the dream of life, and when I awake from the dream of life, I've come to understand that when the Bible says that you shall change from mortal to immortality in a twinkling of an eye, that twinkling of an eye is an opening of an eye where you will awake from the dream of life and come to understand that this life is all a dream and everything is imaginary, and that God is your own human imagination. Thus, the reason why, my brother and my sister, I always say to you, when you have this experience, that you would feel that great and mighty shaking, and you will also hear the unearthly wind, and you will ascend like a fiery being and burst your crown chakra and come out from your skull and find your body to be the empty tomb. And you will understand the resurrection. You will understand the new birth. You will understand all of these things, and you come to realize that the written book, that you are the fulfillment of that book. You are the living book. And everything written in that book is your spiritual autobiography that must be interpreted psychologically. That's the reason why, my brother and my sisters, I always say to you also, that when you have the experience, that you will come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun, as in the S-U-N, it do parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And you've been admonished in Psalms 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And truly the sun, as in the S-U-N, has never withhold any good thing from humanity. For the sun is what powers all of humanity and gives all of humanity its energy. Also, in Malachi chapter 4 and verses 2, you're told that the Son of Righteousness shall arise in you with healing in his wings. And that is why I'm bringing healing to all of humanity when the sun has risen in me, and encouraging each and everyone to use your mind power, which is your solar power, your sun power, your God power, your creative power, which is actually the sexual power. Use that power to achieve your every desire, and see to it that you tell no man. Let the manifestation speak for itself. So with that being said, I want to say peace. Love you all. I'm out.